Hello, kindergarten computer science families. This is Miss Swift. I wanted to give you some information about DBAs as we're starting to get into the time that you will schedule your first DBA. If you've never heard of a DBA before, that is okay. I hope that by the end of this, you will know everything that you want to know. And if you still have questions, please don't hesitate to reach out. So the first thing that I want to make sure that you know is what a DBA is. A DBA is a discussion-based assessment. You will have one DBA per semester with computer science. Here's a short video that FLVS created to tell you more about DBAs. You can pause this video and watch that video, and I'll also make sure that you have a link. It's about 2 minutes long. So now that you know what a DBA is, let's talk about what it is and what it is not. First of all, a DBA for me is really just talking to your kiddos about what they've learned so far this semester. It is not something to stress over. It is definitely not an I gotcha moment if they don't know something. It's not a scary test. In fact, I try not to use that T word at all. And it's not something that will make them fail if they don't do well. What DBAs are a way for me to get to know your kiddo better. It's a way for me to know what they are absorbing and what I need to spend more time on. It's a way for me to interact with them in smaller groups. So we're doing DBAs this year in groups of 5 or less. They'll still have independent time with just me, but for the most part, we're going to do some of the questions in groups. It's a way for me to hear what they really like about class time and what maybe isn't their favorite part so that I can adjust. It's a way for me to clear up any questions that they might have, and it's also a great way for them to socialize. So what is DBA time going to look like? Well, I've typed all this up for you, so you're welcome to read it on your own, or you can continue with the narration. DBAs are going to start on September 21st and go all the way until November 12th. But all you have to do is sign up for one 30-minute session with me. I'm going to attach the link, which is through Sign Up Genius, so that you can see what days and times are available. I made sure to include a couple of afternoon and evening sessions so that you can pick one that works the best for your family. Parents are not required to be there the whole time. However, you will most likely have to get them set up. There's also an activity that I'm going to have them do while they're waiting for their one-on-one time. So it would be helpful if you were there to get them to where they need to be. When you sign up for a day and time, mark it on your calendar. You will get a notification 24 hours in advance reminding you, because if you sign up today for something in November, that may not be too fresh in your mind, and I totally understand that. We're going to use the same Zoom link that we use for Wednesday class times. And my slide jumped ahead. There we go. Sorry. We're going to use the same Zoom link. So you're going to go on Educator onto my announcement page and click on that Zoom link. We're going to have, like I said, 5 students or less in a group. When they log on, there is a little activity for them to do while they wait for me. It's called Nearpod. This is completely optional. If you don't want to do it, you totally don't have to do it. It's just something for the kids to do while they wait. I'm including a tutorial of how Nearpod will work. And then for Nearpod, you don't have to download anything. You don't have to prepare anything. It's just a website. I'll give you the link. And then there's also like a 5-digit code that you'll have to enter. And then they can get to the activity. And they'll just kind of click through it. It's nothing like technology related. It's just a cute little activity for them to do. So this is what Nearpod will look like. If you use the link I send you, it'll give you it'll bring you right to this blue screen, and all they have to do is enter their name and hit join. If you want to type in the code yourself, if you're using like a tablet or something where you have to go to the browser, you can just go to Nearpod/student, and then you'll just enter the code. Either way, it's totally fine. And we'll do Nearpod in class. We just haven't done it yet, so I wanted to make sure that you knew about it. So once they're in the Zoom waiting room and they're doing the activity, you're going to hear me come out and call their names. And then when I call their names, a little pop-up will pop up on your Zoom screen, and it'll say Ms. Swift has invited you to a breakout room, and they will just have to click yes. Then I'll take them into a little breakout room and we'll talk one-on-one for a couple minutes. First, I'll start with some non-technology related things just to get them talking, get them comfortable. And then when I feel that they're ready, I'm going to start asking them at least three technology related questions. They may sound something like this. What is your favorite technology and why? An appropriate answer could be, I like my iPad because I can watch YouTube. And then I'll say, well, what kind of things do you learn on YouTube? So it's very conversational. It's very just not intense at all. There's no really wrong answers. I'll prompt them to give me more until I have enough. It's really nothing to worry about. I do keep in mind that they are 5 years old, 5-ish years old. So it's not intense at all. So when I feel like your kiddo has done the best that they can do and they've given me enough, I'll let them know that they're done and they can log off. I do ask that you guys are aware that I probably have DBAs scheduled right after yours, and I have to be respectful of everybody's time. So I might have to quickly log off and move to the next group so I don't get behind. I really do hate to rush, but I do have to be on time. If you have any questions after you see feedback and grade, please do not hesitate to reach out if you have any questions or comments. I also want to make sure that you know that I know we've only met a few times. All my questions will be reflecting on the things that we've talked about in class and that I'm sure that they know. So don't worry, your kiddo is going to do just fine. So if you have any questions, please reach out. I'm going to send out the link and yeah, go ahead and sign up. Make sure you find a time that works for you and that you write that time down. All right. Talk to you guys soon. Bye.